Hello everyone, welcome to Competitive Exam Mania. In this video, I'm going to cover all the important articles and the schemes on women empowerment and child education, which is going to be very helpful for all types of competitive exams, especially ICDS and women empowerment related exams. So without further ado, let's get started. So the important articles on women empowerment and child educations are, there are many articles that are present in the Constitution of India. The most important ones related to women are Article number 14. This article ensures women the right to equality. That means women will get equal right everywhere in India. Article 24. This article says, no children below the age of 14 years shall be employed to work in any factory or mine or in any hazardous employment. That is, this is prohibition of child labor. So Article 24 ensures there shall not be child labor. The next article is Article 45. This article gives free and compulsory education for all children up to age of 14 years. That means this article ensures free and compulsory education to all the children up to the age of 14 years. Next article we have, this is an act. This is called RTE, that is Right to Education Act. And this act was passed in the year 2009, Right to Education Act of 2009. This act states that every child of the age of 6 to 14 years shall have a right to free and compulsory education in neighborhood school till completion of elementary education. So this act states that every child of the age between 6 to 14 years should have free and compulsory education in their neighborhood school till the elementary education. So these were the articles which are important regarding women empowerment and child education, which may be asked in ICDS interview or any other women empowerment related exams. Next is there is also another act related to women and child empowerment, and that is 86th Amendment Act of 2002. So this act was passed in 2002. This amendment has added a new article, that is Article 21A in the Constitution of India, which gives the right of education for children of age 6 to 14 years as a fundamental right. So this right for education is converted into fundamental right by the 86th Amendment Act in the Article 21A. Next is 73rd and 74th Amendment Act 1993. So these two amendment acts gives 33.33% reservation of seats for women at different level of elections, that is 33.33% of seats reserved for elections at panchayat, block, municipality elections, etc. So this is what the government is going to give for the women. It's a kind of empowerment that the women will get 33.33% reserved seats in this kind of elections. So 86th Amendment and 73rd, 74th Amendments are very important. 21A fundamental right and 73rd and 74th Amendment gives a reservation of seats for women in different level of elections. Next is women empowerment schemes. So all over India there are various schemes for women empowerment. So those are Beti Bachao Beti Padhao scheme that was launched in 22nd January 2015. So this is a kind of scheme related to women. We have to save the women and we have to educate the women, girl child. So that's all about it. And next is Ujjwala. It was launched in 1st May 2016, and it is a centrally sponsored, and the scheme prevents trafficking of women and children for commercial and sexual exploitation. It also facilitates a rescue of victims and placing them in a safe custody, and it provides rehabilitation services by providing basic needs, and it also facilitates repatriation of cross-border victims. So this is a very important scheme of India, which helps the victims or the women which have become the victims of trafficking and sexual exploitation, and it helps to rescue them and give them a safe custody. Next is Pradhan Mantri Mahila Shakti Kendras, PMMSK. It was launched in 2017 to empower the rural women to realize their full potential by means of community participation. So this was Pradhan Mantri Mahila Shakti Kendra. So they help them to realize their power. Next is Nirbhaya. It was launched in 2013. Next is Mahila E Haath. It is an online marketing platform to facilitate women entrepreneurs to sell their products to buyers. So it helps them to become an entrepreneur. Next is STEP, Support to Training and Employment Program for Women. It was launched in 2016. So this scheme helps the women or gives them training and help them to become entrepreneur and establish their own business or give them an employment opportunity. So STEP. Next is Women Empowerment in West Bengal. So in West Bengal also separately there are many schemes which are launched by our Chief Minister. So first one is Rupashri Prakalpa, started from 1st April 2018. It provides a one-time financial grant of 25,000 for economically stressed families at the time of their adult daughters' marriages. So when their daughter gets married, they will get a one-time grant of 25,000. So this is the Rupashri Prakalpa of West Bengal. Next is Kanyashri Prakalpa. Kanyasri. It was launched in October 2013. It provides an annual scholarship of rupees 500 to an unmarried girl aged 13 to 18 years enrolled in class 8 to 12. So this is Kanyashri Prakalpa, in which the girl which is unmarried will get annual money of rupees 500 when they are in class 8 to 12. Next is it also provides one-time grant of rupees 25,000 to the girls turned 18. So at the time of application in government recognized regular or open schools. So when the girl reaches at the age of 18, they'll get a one-time grant of 25,000 from the West Bengal government. Next, Kanyashri Prakalpa of West Bengal came first among the 552 project nominations received by the UN from 62 countries. This is very important. Kanyashri became first out of 552 projects. Okay, and West Bengal Chief Minister Ms. Mamata Banerjee has received the highest prize in UN Public Service Award for the state government's Kanyashri Prakalpa scheme in The Hague, Netherlands. Next, specific laws for women empowerment in India. So there are specific laws made for the women empowerment in India that you should know. Number one is Hindu Widow Remarriage Act. So in Hindu, the widows were not able to marry before 1956, but in 1956 an act was passed. So that was Hindu Remarriage Act, Hindu Widow Remarriage Act. Next, Dowry Prohibition Act 1961. So dowry was prohibited by an act in the year 1961. Next is Maternity Benefit Act 1961. Next, Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act 1971. Next, Equal Remuneration Act of 1976. Next, The Commission of Sati Prevention Act 1987. Sati was first banned under West Bengal Sati Regulation Act 1890 29. So Sati was first banned in 1829 in West Bengal. Next, the Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006. So child marriage was prohibited by the Act of 2006. Next, the Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplace, that is Prohibition or Prevention of Sexual Harassment Act. It was passed in the year 2013. So these are all the special laws and acts made for the women empowerment in India that you should know before going to any interview or any exams, especially the Icds and any other women empowerment related government jobs. I think this video is going to be helpful for you all. Thank you for watching.